Another day, another story. Subhash Chandra Bose, born on the 23rd of January 1897, became an Indian nationalist, whose defiance of British authority in India made him an icon amongst tens of thousands and thousands of Indians. Born in Odisha's Cuttack district, he spent his adolescence in a wealthy and massive Bengali family, in which he garnered his early schooling from an Anglo-centric institution. Later, the energetic child took his better schooling from Ravenshaw University, previously referred to as Ravenshaw College. After completion of schooling in India, he visited England to prepare for the Indian Civil Service examinations. Surprisingly, Bose succeeded with distinction in his first attempt. But he did not proceed with further round of examinations in order to campaign against the British Raj and returned to India. In 1921, he joined Indian National Congress and Mahatma Gandhi to guide the nationalist motion in opposition to British rule. During this, he had dedicatedly followed the principal leader of the Indian nationalist movement in the 1930s and 1940s, Jawaharlal Nehru. Later, on the age of 40, Bose had become Congress president in 1938. However, within a year, differences arose between Bose and other Congress leaders. Also, this resulted with the resignation of Bose from the post of president. Eventually, he became ousted from the National Congress Party. Later, Bose was placed under house arrest by the British. However, in 1941, he fled India and made his way to Germany. Thereafter, Bose sought the sympathy of the Nazi Party and their aid in preventing the Britishers. He additionally was given huge aid from Japan, which was Germany's ally. He headed the Indian National Army, INA, which comprised of prisoners of war of the Indian Army who were captured by the Japanese in the Battle of Singapore. His ideas and approaches led the INA forces to overcome the Britishers. Eventually, Bose established Free India Radio. In his radio shows, he connected with Indian civilians and motivated them to join the freedom movement. His appeal and aura earned him followers who referred to as him, Netaji. Reportedly, Netaji passed away in an aeroplane crash in 1945 in Taiwan. Since then, lots of theories arose about the untimely death of Netaji Bose. Though, several reports claim that Netaji had on August 18, 1945, boarded a plane from Teoku Airport in Taiwan, which crashed leading to his death. Some of his family members had rejected the report of his death in a plane crash at Teoku Airport in Taiwan. An investigative report by the Japanese government titled "Investigation on the Cause of Death and Other Matters of the Late Subhash Chandra Bose" was declassified in 2016. It concluded that Bose died in a plane crash in Taiwan on the 18th of August 1945. The report was completed in January 1956 and was handed over to the Indian Embassy in Tokyo, but was not made public for more than 60 years as it was classified. According to the report, just after takeoff, a propeller blade on the aeroplane in which Bose was traveling broke off and the engine fell off the plane, which then crashed and burst into flames. When Bose excited it, his clothes caught fire and he was severely burned. He was admitted to the hospital, and although he was conscious and able to carry on a conversation for some time, he died several hours later. In 1946, Colonel John G. Figgis, a senior British intelligence officer on attachment in Tokyo, said in his report in 1946 that S.C. Bose died in a Teoku military hospital sometime between 1900 hours and 2000 hours local time on the 18th of August 1945. The center had constituted panels from time to time: Shah Nawaz Committee in 1956, the Khosla Commission in 1970, and the Mukherjee Commission in 2005. It was to shed light at the instances of Netaji's dying or disappearance. However, none could render any answer. On September 1, 2016, the Narendra Modi government declassified investigative reports of the Japanese authorities, which concluded that Bose had died in an aircraft crash in Taiwan. Reports additionally suggested that his remains are preserved at Renkoji Temple in Tokyo. Many, however, still believe that Netaji survived the aircraft crash and lived in hiding. In 2017, the Ministry of Home Affairs (MHA) had stated in a response to an RTI from Sayak Sen, who who is the convener of Open Platform for Netaji, that the authorities had come to this conclusion after thinking about the reviews of various committees that probed the demise of Bose, who, many believed, had now no longer perished in the crash. The Bharatiya Janata Party-led central authorities had stated that Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose died in an air crash in 1945, putting to an end to a controversy that refuses to be buried about the freedom fighter having survived the accident. The plea also sought to know how many files were declassified by the MHA and how many were yet to be declassified, besides the information about one Gumnami Baba, living in Uttar Pradesh in the 80s. On the question of Gumnami Baba, the RTI reply said, some information regarding Gumnami Baba and Bhagwanji is available in the Mukherjee Commission report on pages 114 to 122. The Mukherjee Commission had come to the conclusion that Gumnami Baba, Bhagwanji was not Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose. Ministry of Home Affairs has declassified all available files relating to Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose. In October 2015, Prime Minister Narendra Modi met the family members of Netaji and announced that the government would declassify the files relating to the leader. In 2016, on Netaji's 119th birth anniversary on January 23, as many as 100 secret files were made public by PM Modi. To date, the controversy surrounding the death of Netaji has not died down. The TMC recently renewed its demand for the declassification of files on Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose's disappearance in 1945 and said that ashes preserved at a temple in Japan, believed to be that of the freedom fighter, should be sent for DNA analysis. Clearly, no freedom fighter has intrigued India as much as Subhash Chandra Bose. Despite being one of the most prominent leaders of the Indian freedom struggle, his cause of death remains shrouded in mystery. Netaji truly is the hero who lives. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.